another. The next thing you know, you both realize neither of you have a contraceptive on hand. You think, oh, that's okay. I don't need one. We both know we're safe. Oh, I'm gonna pull out. A few weeks pass. You notice something. You find out that you've gotten an STD. Now, I'm Leviathan. This is contraceptive use and the prevention of STDs and teen pregnancy. Think to yourselves, wasn't this whole scenario avoidable? For only $5, you could have prevented something that's going to cost you way more than $5 in the future. For all you know, you're going to spend roughly $180,000 on a child, or expensive surgeries to cure an STD that you could have avoided. This is an issue I've been on the side of for a while now, and I try to keep myself up to date, and I always try to keep extra contraceptive on hand, just in case one of my friends is going to go out there during a party and have a little bit of fun, so I can protect them from something that they didn't realize could attack. So I believe that I have the credibility to motivate you to use and learn. So I am going to motivate people to use contraceptives. I will go over the negative effects of not using them, the different kinds of contraceptives and their effectiveness, and how the world would benefit from an increase of contraceptive use. So, to begin, let's take a look at the issues that arise from unprotected sex. After conducting my peer survey, I found that 40% of you did not know the difference of different contraceptives. This is a problem because everyone needs to know the most effective options for avoiding sexually transmitted diseases and pregnancy. So, now I'm going to show you an effectiveness chart on the next slide. As you can see, the most powerful is the implant, only having a 0.05% chance of pregnancy. Now, just because you use one of those doesn't mean you're safe from STDs. That can still transmit. But if you use that, that will allow you to at least protect yourself from a child. So, many people will contract an STD in our lifetime. Now, our age group is the most at risk for this. The American Health Association states that half of all people have had an STD by the time they are 25. According to the Centers of Disease Control, 20 million STDs will be spread by each year, half of which will occur in 15 to 24-year-olds. This could be preventable. Condoms save lives. Now, I know this is going to get a lot of laughs from a lot of people, but I think this is an important lesson for you to learn. So, according to the HHS, in 2017, there were 18.8 births for every 1,000 adolescent females, ages 15 to 19, or 194,377 babies born from females in that age group of 15 to 19. So, luckily for you, there's easy ways to avoid these negative effects. There are plenty of contraceptives out there to help you from contracting an STD. By far the most effective contraceptive for preventing STDs and pregnancies is to use implants. So, I have another chart that has some information about the implants. They can cost up to $1,000, but with your insurance you are able to get them for free. depending on how good your insurance is. So another great method for women to use is birth control pills. According to the CDC, when taken absolutely perfectly, on time, every day, the pills can be 99.7% effective in preventing pregnancy. This isn't going to protect you from STDs, but this is going to protect you from, well, the most expensive STD, a child. So, the good news for you, these contraceptives are easily accessible for use. Birth control pills require a prescription from a doctor, but they are free under most health insurance plans. Same thing with the implants and other things. Also, condoms can be found in most stores. They're very inexpensive. And places like Panhandle Health in Sandpoint or in Hayden or anywhere you could find a Panhandle Health store, well, not store, but location, they'll give them out for free. You just have to go up to the counter and ask. Now, let's think about how the world would change if people didn't use contraceptives. Unfortunately, there are millions of STD cases each year. Many people are uneducated about what the most effective methods of contraceptives are and end up having unprotected sex. We could have another issue, like for instance, the AIDS crisis in the 90s and 80s, but with teenagers spreading something else much worse to one another. Now, imagine what the world would look like if people were better educated about contraceptive use. This could be a significant decrease in unwanted pregnancies and diseases. So, let's wrap up. It is essential to use contraceptives to avoid unwanted pregnancies and STDs. We've gone over this, we've beaten it like a dead horse, but I think it is important for you to know this. So, to recap our main points, we saw the negative effects of not using contraceptives. We can see the different kinds of contraceptives that are available and the effectiveness of each. And we can see how the world would benefit from an increase in contraceptive use. Now, make sure to educate your friends and family so that they can use the many contraceptive options that are out there to stop an easily preventable problem. Thank you.